So this type of training is my favorite type of training. Here I'm just practicing some technique for my left, right, and right, left actually later. So basically the focus is to lower my center of mass before the, what's that called? Climb? No, the penultimate step. Basically left, right before the left foot lands, yeah. So lower my center of mass on the penultimate step. And I don't know, I got that from the jump guy. I don't know how, I don't know whether, I have no clue whether that's the right way to approach this, to be honest, but I'm trying it out and it seems to work pretty well. So fast eccentric heavy squat, heavy-ish. I hurt my back in this actually. This was the first week of training and had a little tiny pop in my back in the second set where I go 160 I believe, which is too heavy for me. In the following weeks I lowered the weight. This set right here, oh my god, when I dropped, because I was trying to drop the weight fast, my legs could handle it, but my back, my core, wasn't strong enough to handle all that weight coming down fast. I mean, I'm crumbling here. I was so close to folding in half, and I was like, no, if I fold in half, I'll literally fucking break my back. So I basically forced my way up the rep. My back hurt for like a week and a half. Then I did some exercise that I found listening to a podcast, a Huberman podcast, where he talks about herniation. Really helpful. It's not the first time that I've heard some sort of crack or pop in my back. Sometimes more often than not, it's a lower back sprain rather than herniation. A sprain just feels more like a sprain. If it's not severe, in my experience, they heal pretty quickly on their own. But a herniation, you need to actively do things. A sprain, you just rest it, right? So look at these sets. I lowered the weight. I was aiming for 200, not 200, maybe 160% of my rep max, because I see all these track and field athletes doing insanely heavy weight with fast eccentric, fast concentric. Obviously I'm not there yet, which is comforting to hear because my jumping hasn't been that great, and it's good to hear that I'm way off, even with strength and weightlifting. So that gives me a glimmer of hope that there's a lot to improve, and hopefully it will transfer to jumping. But yeah, so I don't have much to add right now. So enjoy the video, and I'll jump back in if I think of anything. Oh yeah, so I know box jumps are not that effective, but here I'm trying a different variation, which is a basically vertical strike box jump. So I basically drop down and strike the ground hard and jump up. I am not sure exactly what this trains at. I'm not that sharp on plyos. There's a lot to learn, but I think I just intuitively felt like it's a good choice because I'm a 2-foot jumper, and striking the ground surely trains the SSC system in a similar way to a 2-foot jump, so it's more transferable. Whereas this, I feel like it's more for, I don't know what it's for even. I did it in the last macro cycle, and I think I reacted well to it, so I kept doing it. I have no idea what this trains. I don't know if it's legit or anything. I just saw it on Instagram, and I tried it out, and it seems to work well. I don't even know what it's called. I think it's called RFE cycle, where you basically do 2 light taps and then 1 hard tap. But yeah, so in this macro cycle, in the plyos program, I'm mixing up a lot of how do I put this? So I'm mixing up a lot of different forces, different effort within a set. I don't know what that does. Once again, I need to look up the research on this. Not sure if I think I did look it up, and I'm not sure I found anything. But I think I react well to this, so that's why I keep programming it in. And this macro cycle, in terms of programming flyers, I also programmed way more intentionally everything. So this is actually a second day of workout where I only do plyos only. So I also did sprints here, but obviously I'm indoors, and to be honest, reflecting on it now after the whole cycle, I think my sprints haven't been that great. I prefer training outdoors for sprint, but the weather condition doesn't allow for that right now. And here in the first week I did these box jumps like this, basically, like how you're seeing it. But then in the later weeks I basically land and pop up as quick as possible. I think that's better for SSC. I programmed split squats and stuff because I saw that the highest jumper in the world, well, one of the highest, Isaiah Rivera, he recommended split squat plyos for 2-foot jumping, so I'm trying it out. But yeah, in terms of jumping, I'm also thinking whether I should switch to right-left, because I feel like my motor patterns for left-right is really these bounds, they look so awful. I need to record my bounds more, improve the form. But I feel like I've improved a lot already, so what can I say? Yeah, so what was I talking about? Oh, motor patterns, left, right. Yeah, my left, right motor patterns are not that great, so I'm thinking of transitioning to right, left. But we'll see where that goes. But yeah, in terms of progress, I've actually noticed that I've made a huge mental progress. Look at these exercises, man. Like, they look weird. And I wouldn't be able to do them in the gym. These guys, they were laughing at me, but I was like, what the fuck? Like, I literally don't care. I'm recording myself, I'm doing all these quirky ass, goofy ass shit, and who cares, man? Everyone has a goal, like, you know, don't be so close-minded. And once I adapted that mindset, it was way easier to train. And I train harder and I just do my own thing. Whereas before I would kind of hold back and then waste a lot of time. But yeah, so that's a huge progress, and I think that actually translates to results a lot long term. Yeah, I got nothing more to add really. Enjoy the rest of the video. I know probably no one watches this, but I watch it. Like, I look back at my videos and try to strategize on what to do next. So, see myself in the future. Good luck.